Hello everyone! As Easter closes in the real world, Hatching Tide is closing in the game. But where did this peculiar festival start? Did you know that different from the other ones, it is not a really old festival that has been going on for years. In fact, Hatching Tide started after the 7th Umbral Calamity. So if you want to know about the origin of this egg-focused festival, then this is the video for you. So let's jump into it. This festival actually starts with a dream. The dream of yearly Aleppo, to be specific. Interestingly, every time we seem to meet an Aleppo, there seems to be something interesting or fun happening around them. And Geely is no exception. You see, this all starts with a flood. It was the time of the 6th Umbral Calamity, the fall of the era of magic. And during this time, 12 archons stepped forward to banish the darkness from the world and bring hope. And stories of their bravery have been passed down through the ages. And we can be pretty sure Geely grew up with these stories. Because one night, she had a dream. A very peculiar dream. She dreamt of the archons coming down from the sky riding gigantic eggs. Decorated eggs, to be specific. And as she stood there wondering what is going on, they told her, "Rise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels for our return." And then they began to sing, reciting the 120 verses of the Gospel of the Dreamer. And only when the echoes of the last line faded, did Geely wake up, a changed woman. Because a normal person would wake up and go, "Wow, that was a weird dream. I wonder what I ate before bed." Because that definitely messed me up a little bit. Maybe I should cut down on the cheese before I go to sleep. But not Geely. She knew this had been a prophetic dream. And she was about to start a festival. First thing she did was gather eggs. Oh, she needed so many eggs. Hundreds and thousands of them. But she quickly realized that one person cannot really gather that many eggs easily. So she gathered up some children and sent them on a scavenger hunt, searching for all the eggs around town. And so the children did, actually starting one tradition of this festival. Now it was 3 days before the festival that 2 Spriggans appeared at the door of the dreamer's house, both carrying eggs. Now Geely believed this was a sign from the archons, and the 2 Spriggans had been sent to her to help with the preparations. Now this of course could have been a coincidence, as Spriggans are known to steal eggs from dodo nests, but we won't talk about that. You see, as all the eggs had been collected, she started painting them. And at first people looked at her like she was odd. I mean, she sat there painting eggs, singing a gospel consisting of 120 verses. I'm just impressed she managed to learn it like that easily. But the more the people actually saw her passion, saw her creativity, well, they joined her. And those became her fellow dreamers. Now the goal with these eggs was to summon in the archons of old, but that never happened. Still, a festival was created, a time where the people of Eorzea gather up eggs, paint them, and sing a lot of verses. Now it seems to be a tradition every year that there is some comeuppance with the eggs. They go missing, they get damaged, but in the end we do help out and bring them back. And at the end of the festival there is a ceremony where all the eggs are placed in a basket, and apparently something is supposed to happen to bring the archons back. So far it has never happened, but over the year Geely has started to see the festival as a time to bring people together and to celebrate the memory of the archons. It doesn't change the fact that she will try to summon them every year, and as the festival is rolling around, it is important to remember that we are all following a person who had a weird dream several years ago and decided to start painting eggs and singing hymns. But that's okay, because it's a fun festival, so go enjoy it, get some new glamour, some emotes, some barding. There's usually something nice every year that's come from this festival, not to mention some interesting fates. So I hope you have a lot of fun. Now if you like Final Fantasy XIV lore videos, I release one every Saturday here on the channel. There is a Discord where you can actually recommend video ideas to me, and just talk about Final Fantasy or other random things. It is a nice little community and I highly recommend joining. Now, if you want to be amazing, do all the good YouTube stuff, but whatever you do, I hope you have a lovely day.